Ora, boas pessoal, hoje vamos aqui experimentar o Red Dead Redemption que saiu hoje mesmo para a Nintendo Switch. E vamos ver como é que o jogo está. Não se esqueçam de deixar aquele like, subscrever o canal e ativarem as notificações do sininho. E sem mais demoras, vamos lá então dar aqui uma jogatana, uma horinha para aí, só para ver como é que o jogo está. Este que é um porte direto, não teve cá remasterizações, não teve nada. É um porte direto, apenas foi aumentada a resolução do jogo. E isso nota-se graficamente, obviamente. E também agora tem a opção de ser jogado em português do Brasil. Tudo que é cutscenes vou estar assim mais caladinho para a gente curtir. Abraço.
Extra! Extra! Health benefits! Extra! Extra! Read all about... Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorized the Extra! Extra!
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Já cá estamos, vamos lá.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ele não precisava muito de ser guiado, ele conhece isto tudo, pelo menos pela história do 2.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get. If you say so.
Biggest thing to happen at Goose Place. My week on the bed.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Here!
O jogo corre na perfeição, não é muito ansioso.
Uno!
Calma, calma.
Come on!
You want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on
Olhem
staying
pelo
very long.
Switch, está a correr
Well, if you're
muito
fixing
bem,
for
os
some
gráficos estão
female
porreiros.
company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Let's go.
E quem não aprende a porco.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marshall. Just over this hill.
É aqui mesmo.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Bem, foi um bocadinho burro, há que dizer. Então puxar da arma ali, com os outros todos a apontar a arma. Não é bem de uma pessoa muito inteligente.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. You should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Aí está. Vou até com o Bonnie. Bonnie. Aqui. Certo é que ele já corre tudo.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. Come on, boy!
Vamos é para um.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Well, hello there.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Gee up!
Whoa!
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
Só isso, ó. É pequenino.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Bora lá.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shooting! You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot! You got one! That's it! Kill those little varmints! Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Bora lá.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Yeah! Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop. Nice shot! That coyote won't be back. Damn coyote!
Let's go.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Muito perto, já vi.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
All right.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Good or bad?
Those folks in Thieves Landing have been sniffing around here again. You learn something new every day.
Fazer soneca. Vamos salvar aqui. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Se é assim, é assim. Pronto.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
I'll catch you, just you wait!
Vamos a cavalo.
Why don't I lead the way? Yeah.
Don't look back, I'm coming up behind you!
Ui, desce.
Would you like me to slow down? Come on.
Para muito bem.
Go.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? Kia!
Bombas.
Oh, crap.
Pois é, está cansadinho, né? Já fui.
Let's go.
Vou ter subido aquele monte para só estúpido.
Come on. Let's go.
Não. Já fui, já não importa. Subir o monte, ter caído. Tchau e...
saving the best for last? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarlane.
Está-se mesmo a ver que isto aqui gajo ganha sempre.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarlane.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Onde é que está o cavalo?
Hey, how's it going?
Está aqui o cavalo.
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Ainda precipício, não é?
Whoa there. Yeah. Howdy. Come on. Go.
Vamos quase lá.
Let's go.
Está aqui.
Easy. Slow. Excuse me, mister.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did.
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Come on!
Yeah!
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't.
But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on.
Bora lá.
Hold up, Marshal. He must be at the old Pleasant's house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
What you think that tough?
You're outnumbered, Marshal.
Damn, sure is a lot of them.
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston.
You ain't that tough, Walton.
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. Mister, you look more melted than a candy bar. That sneaky bastard behind the outhouse.
You ain't outlaws. You're idiots.
Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston. Oh my good God.
I put a window in your skull, Walton.
Feito.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Yeah.
Tá bem. Já vi que é cá por aí para apanhar.
Can I have this? Já que estamos aqui, Yeah.
Oi?
Very grateful.
To the victor, the spoil.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Aí. Só fazer uma organizaçãozinha para puxar. Olha, está cansado. Jogo da faca. Vamos lá.
How are your
Sorry,
math
partner.
skills? Hello.
Sure.
Vai dar bodega, mas pronto. Está a ver.
I heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his barn. Tiger Wilkins. Why not? How much can you wager?
Pode ser.
Sure.
Watch this.
Let's bet. I thought we were trying to do this quickly.
Are you okay, mister? What's the last of it? Hell! I heard that cougar took 3 lawmen the other week.
Ok.
Here goes. All right there.
Not bad.
Oh dear. I bet that's smart. I had it up to here. I'm gone.
Ui, então.
Oh damn. No way.
I was too damn slow.
Oh.
Hello there.
Algo está a funcionar muito mal.
Fair and square, partner.
Who wants to play a knife game?
Está bem. Vamos dar uma missãozinha para fechar.
Let's go.
Vai ter que ser aqui.
I'm gonna cut you a new hole. You think I'm a joke? Go on then.
Leave that woman alone.
No, mister! A lady don't bite!
Oh. O quê? E fechamos assim. Fechamos assim. Até foi engraçadinho. Morrer assim sem disparar. Só querer andar porrada e o gajo não dar um soco no outro. Bem pessoal, é isto. Espero que tenham gostado. O jogo está incrível. Como viram, não me breca nada. Funciona tudo às mil maravilhas. É incrível ver a Nintendo Switch a correr isto. Pronto, já estamos aqui de novo no quartinho. E o jogo está mesmo incrível. Provavelmente vou me divertir muito aqui a fazer umas missõezinhas, a voltar a Red Dead Redemption, que é um dos grandes videojogos de todos os tempos. Tanto o primeiro como o segundo são incríveis, e este agora pode ser jogado em qualquer lugar na Nintendo Switch e também na PlayStation 4. Também já está disponível, na Xbox já estava, devido à retrocompatibilidade. Por isso, a diferença é mesmo como eu estava a dizer. Agora ser possível ter os subtitles, as legendas em português, coisa que a Xbox neste caso não terá. Mas também joga-se bastante bem. É um jogo super divertido, com muitas horas de jogo. Antes de finalizarmos, só vos peço então para deixarem aquele like, subscreverem o canal e ativarem as notificações. Nós vemos-nos no próximo vídeo. Até lá, fiquem bem, divirtam-se, joguem muito e boas férias.